Hello, and welcome to our first episode of Tekkit for B-Hats Gaming. I know that there are a bunch of people that have done Tekkit series, but I'm going to start my own, I think. I've always had trouble recording Minecraft. Turns out it was just video card drivers. So here I am. It's our first day here. We have a little house. We have a room for Kevin even if he decides to join us. And here's my little room. It's very quaint. There's nothing in these. And basically what we need in Tekkit is stuff. We just need a bunch of stuff. Oh, and that's a rubber tree. So that's going to be pretty good. So I'm glad that you could join me for this first episode of me digging almost straight down. We're looking for copper, we're looking for tin, we're looking for iron. Oh, that's one thing that I forgot. I do not have any torches at all. I think I have one in a chest somewhere. But at the same time, I also don't have any coal, which presents us with a little bit of a situation. But I think I have some saplings, so I'm pretty sure that I can take care of it. Yeah, here we go. Some saplings and some apples, which will probably serve me well in future. Saplings and wood in our little furnace. Saplings are a great source of fuel if, yeah, they're just a very good source of fuel because you get a bunch of them. For example, I chopped down a bunch of wood, partially to make this house, partially for other reasons. And you just get a bunch of saplings, and they're basically free. Planks are also pretty decent if you don't have coal, but it's definitely a good thing to look into. I will say that. There we go. Let's make enough of that to start with. We have some more planks in here. Alright. Let's get some torches going and have enough for some tools later on. There we go. 16 torches. It's not enough, but it'll do for now. Let's go back to our little hole. Let's actually make sure that we never lose it. Oh, there's a sapling. Because let's label it on our waypoints. Hole. Okay. Now it's our hole. Yeah. Alright, so basically we just dig on down. I'm trying to use up this wooden pick, so I'm sorry it's a little slow. It'll be gone before you know it. You know what? I'm impatient. Let's use the stone one. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Oh, and there we go. We've found some iron already, and that's going to come in really handy when we start making some machines. As you know, Tekkit has industrial craft, which includes a bunch of different pieces of machinery, such as extractors and macerators and compressors, and all of these just make your life in Minecraft a little bit better. I think to start, we are going to want to make a macerator, because that does make sure that our ore that we get will be doubled. But for now, we just have to wind up smelting some iron just so we can get a start on it. Especially because there are new gems added. Oh, copper. That we can use to make tools, and I'm pretty sure that we need an iron pick to mine those. This is quite a bit of copper. Copper is used to make cables. It's used to make bronze once you macerate it and combine it with tin. Some marble there, and it probably goes on for a while, but it's a nice building material, so I'll grab a few of them. So copper You can make cables, and you can insulate those with rubber, which you get from that rubber tree that we saw at the top. And those are used to take power to your machines. The main source of power that we're going to be getting to start off is from a generator. For that, I'm going to need some refined iron and a furnace. And not sure exactly what else. But there's this handy dandy notebook generator. I need a battery and 3 refined iron and an iron furnace, which is just made by a furnace made out of iron. Yeah, alrighty then. Let's keep on going down a little bit further. Let's see if we can find anything really important. I'm guessing that on our first trip down that we're not going to find too much, but that's where a divining rod comes in. So also in Tekkit is a mod called Equivalent Exchange, which some of the features are pretty fun. Some of the features sort of break the game. For example, you can make what's called an energy condenser. Basically, if you have one of any material, you can trade in the EMC. See, it says that this has an EMC of 1, this has an EMC of 8, this has 1, 1, 1, 7 for some reason. 32 for saplings, which is pretty good. 128 for apples. So you just sort of trade that in for... Oh, that's a cave. That explains those zombie noises that I heard. Alright, well, that probably means that it's time to go back while it's still daylight out and see what we can do. So yeah, the energy condenser kind of gives you a head start on everything. Oh, I know that I did that wrong. But to make it, you do need a lot of diamonds, and you also need some obsidian, I believe. So we're not going to get that for a while. But what is very useful from Equivalent Exchange is that divining rod, which first we will need to make some covalence dust, which it's been a little while, but I think you can make it like this. Look at that. So we just put a stick in the middle, surround that with covalence dust, and we get our first divining rod. That'll look beneath us and tell us what's beneath us. It'll give you the average of blocks in a 3 by 3 by 3 range. So 3 blocks below by 3 blocks wide, and so on and so on. Yeah, the better versions will give you even more, but I think that for the next one we need iron and redstone. Let's double check really quick. Yep, exactly right. So once I get some redstone, I'll be able to do that. For this iron, let's just use some more saplings, and let's make an iron pick. Let's make an iron sword just to protect ourselves. It's getting to be nighttime, so let's see if we can sleep just a little bit. And you will see that I gave myself a stone sword there. I accidentally was scouting out the area and threw it into the ocean. That was not entirely clever of me, but it should be okay. Yeah, so this iron's smelting up, and we have enough for a pick. Acquire hardware. So let's make this pick, and that's basically what we will need for our further adventures. Look at that, 2 more, and we can make ourselves that sword. I know that I haven't used my stone sword yet, but I imagine that I will have to very soon. I think that's enough for an introductory episode to Tekkit. Join me next time. I think I might have Kevin join me if I can get him to be free from what he has to do, which might happen. And yeah, thanks for tuning in to B Hats Gaming, and I will see you next time. Bye.